Taziona, tasisiwa, akatendeka. Isusu taziona, tasisiwa, akatendeka.
Vaone kushanda kwavakaita head neresponsible authority nevarairidzi nevana vechikoro sekutaura kwandaita iyi plug haingopuhwa iyi tinopa taona zvatinenge taona zvinoratidza kushanda kwakanaka zvasiyana nesadza ripanhamuri kuti kana anopenga anokupuhwa
Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education Merit Award to Secretary's Bell. Awarded to St. Philip's Magwenya High School, Gurwe District, Mashonaland Central Province, year 2024.
Shakespeare says, what is done cannot be.
Good afternoon. My name is Mrs. Warinda Ndanga, the Schools Management Board for Harare Anglican Diocese Chairperson. Today we are at St. Philip's High School, Magwenya, where we are witnessing the unveiling of the plaque, which was awarded to this school for excellence and high performance. The school has combined this very prestigious event with their school's speech and prize-giving day, at which the Provincial Education Director for Mashonaland Central has been the guest of honor, and we are very privileged to have met the PED and his team. The event went very, very well, and we are just about to finish the proceedings. Thank you so much.
Ndinoitwa Mr. Mutondoro, SDC Chairman St. Philip's Magwenya High School. Ndinowa nemufaro wakanyanyisa nemerit awards yatakawina, being amongst the 5 schools in the country, best schools. I was nodadisa, ndine mufaro wakaedzera. Ndinofara chaizvo kuva part of this, and chishuwo changu kuti the next merit awards we will scoop them again. We shall work hard to make sure kuti tinobudirira mumamerit awards achateera. Aiwa ndine mufaro wakanyanyisa, zvirambe zvakadaro mazviita henyu.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Tapera Mavura. I'm the head of St. Philip's High School. We are quite excited this very day, the 17th of October 2025. This day culminates into a day where we have our Merit Award plaque being unveiled by our Provincial Education Director, Dr. Mangwiro. Winning the Merit Award is quite an exciting thing. It comes with a lot of work. The journey started at least about 10 years ago. St. Philip's was not considered as a good school then, but we made it to ourselves We talked it with everyone concerned, the stakeholders, the teachers, the students, that we need to work hard in order to raise the school standards. And we are excited that after 10 years, the school was finally recognized as the best school in Mashonaland Central in 2024. We managed to have our pass rate rising from poetry 39% in 2015 to 70% in 2024, as well as the A-level results. They rose from 80% to 100%. And the thing is that the students have been very cooperative, the teachers have been working very hard, as well as the Diocese of Harare, not forgetting to mention the Schools Management Board of the Anglican Diocese of Harare, as well as our Diocesan Education Secretary, who has introduced a number of activities which has seen the schools in the Anglican Diocese of Harare competing for excellence. There are two merit awards. There is the Bishop Merit Award and the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education Merit Award. And in both, we compete. And I'm glad to say that St. Philip's has risen all the way to become a school of choice. A number of things are happening within the school. As of late, we have introduced the practical subjects. For example, driving school. We have acquired a driving school car, and we have introduced subjects like French, and we are going to have the French embassy coming to have the students write the exams at the school. So we are becoming an international school. Not also forgetting sports. We have got a number of students whom we are promoting in sports such as marathon. We have our students participating in Botswana as well as in Zambia in competitions which are quite stiff. And one of our students has been recently accorded a chance to join the Air Force of Zimbabwe because of those sporting activities. In a nutshell, we are saying St. Philip's is rising and rising, and we are appealing to all the students, especially the parents within the Anglican community, to send their students to St. Philip's High School. This is now a school of choice. Thank you.
Good morning to you all. The Director of Ceremonies, our guest of honor, Anglican Diocese of Harare Schools Management Board Chair, Mrs. Warinda Ndanga, the Archdeacon in absentia, Venerable Mparadzi, the Host Rector, Reverend Manyara Namai, and all diocesan rectors, the school's district inspector, represented by Ms. Tripore, the Board of Governors and the SDC, diocesan school heads, members of staff from St. Philip's, the teaching and non-teaching staff, our parents and guardians, the stakeholders who have contributed towards making this day a success, invited guests, and most important of all, our learners in the school. I bring you warm greetings from the Bishop of the Diocese of Harare. He wishes us all a very fruitful event in the school. Let me start by congratulating Mrs. Dandawa, who has been the acting deputy, who has been the deputy head in this school. She has recently been promoted to be a head of a school. On behalf of the school's management board, we would like to wish her well as she journeys the ladder of professionalism. As the Anglican Diocese of Harare, I would like to invite you, parents, and our visitors and learners, as we have a dual celebration in this school this morning. First of all, we are celebrating the achievements scored by the school to the point of being awarded the Provincial Merit Award. As a diocese, we are proud that in 1 year, 3 of our schools were accorded this Merit Award. One was at Langham High School, St. Mark's High School, and then today we are here at St. Philip's High. This only speaks volume of the good work being done by the diocesan schools. Let me express my gratitude to the chairperson of the school's management board for guiding and leading these schools up to where they are today. And also let me thank the school heads for their concerted efforts in order to attain that status. Once again, thank you very much. Speech and prize giving days have become a tradition in the calendar of the Anglican schools in the Diocese of Harare. I think today where we are meeting here, this is the 5th school where we are having a speech and prize giving day. And you are still moving on. We very much want to have these speech and prize giving days because it is a day when we recognize and acknowledge the good work being done by the learners and also the teachers. I would like to thank parents for sending your children to St. Philip's High School. I would like to believe this is a school of your choice and not the last choice, because the results in this school are speaking volume of the hard work that is being done in this school. I would like to thank you once again, our dear parents. As a church school, we encourage parents to assist us in molding the behavior of the learners at home. They say charity begins at home. Your effort in building and molding the character of the learners is of great significance. I would like to thank the SDC and the board for the frantic efforts that they are making towards making and shaping the school what it is today. You have gone an extra mile, sometimes by paying salaries for SDC paid teachers. Thank you very much for that. To our school rector, I would like to thank you, Rev Manyara, for growing our learners spiritually. Your presence in this institution cannot be overemphasized. We urge you to keep the flag flying for the betterment of the learners. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate our learners who have done well. You fought a fight and you won the battle. But let me hasten to say, it does not mean that those who are not getting prizes are not good learners. St. Philip's has learners who are above average. So those who are not getting prizes today, it only means you have lost to a better side. And those who have won prizes today, don't slacken, because the competition is high on you. As the responsible authority, we would like to acknowledge the good work that the Ministry of Education, of Primary and Secondary Education is doing in complementing our efforts. We play complementary roles in as far as the education of the learners is concerned. We shall keep on engaging you on all matters related to education. To our exam candidates, I know you have already started O and A level. Let me take this opportunity to wish you success in your examinations. I will be coming personally next year in February to celebrate with you, because I know you all have passed. Good morning.
Before you, Lord. So many miracles and wonders are abound. As I look at all and everything around, my heart is shaken in the twisting of my head. Can I count my blessings of head? I know I won't finish. The ability to breathe, blink and think. The heart to love and care for all. The ability to work and eat. The ability to represent and present, the ability to pray and intercede. For these and many more, I will kneel down before the Lord.
Morning to you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Master of Ceremony, I want to extend my gratitude to be invited to such an occasion. Would you please allow me to ride over protocol for the sake of time? I want to talk to our learners. The reason why we are gathered here today, our learners, is because you did something that is very good, that we have actually observed and decided to celebrate upon. It is because of the hard work that you have displayed at the school that has made us to have a prize giving day. The reason why some of us are being awarded prizes is because they've been hardworking, they've carried out their work at the school with a lot of dignity and integrity. They had no time to waste. They put all their time that they were given by their teachers, their parents, and the school administration to maximum use. That's the reason why we are actually giving them prizes today. The other reason that we are also giving these learners prizes is because they never engaged in activities that have a negative effect on teaching and learning. To our learners, I'm encouraging you to shun drug abuse, to shun substance abuse. If you engage in these activities such as drug abuse and substance abuse, you are most likely to miss your points when you are engaged in classroom situations at the school. To the teachers, I want to actually applaud you for the very good work that you are actually doing at the school. The prizes that we are giving our learners is evidence of the very good work that you are actually doing. Remember, ours is a noble profession. So, being so noble, the prize that you are going to get after assisting our learners is going to be God given. It's only God who knows. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to applaud the good work that is being displayed by our parents. For our learners to be successful at this prize giving ceremony, we had a lot of effort that was actually made by our parents. They provided their fees. They provided social, emotional, and other forms of support. They were actually providing material things such as uniforms and textbooks. And upon such an engagement, you are likely to witness something that like what we are witnessing today. On the part of the Merit Award, the reason why this school was chosen is because us as a district office, when we were asked by our provincial education director to select a school that was suitable for the Secretary's Merit Award, we did not hesitate to name this school because we explored a number of areas where they were actually doing very well. They were doing very well academically. They were doing very well in terms of infrastructure development. They were also doing very well in a number of project areas. So when they were actually placed in a basket where they were competing with other schools from the whole nation, they did very well and they came out of the top 5 of the schools that are in the whole country. So, because some of us might not have knowledge on what the Secretary's Merit Award entails, isn't it? We are talking of a school that is done very well compared to other schools in the whole country. So, St. Philip's Magwenya High School did very well in the whole country, such that it was placed in the top 5 schools of the whole country for this particular year. I think there we need another round of applause. So, as I conclude my speech, I want to communicate with the diocesan secretary. This school is no longer a high school, if you look at it. This school must be St. Philip's Magwenya High Headmasters College. Because if you look at all the headmasters who are seated there, at one time or another, they had a stint with the Guruwe district office. They had a stint with the St. Philip's Magwenya High School. So it means we have a very good backing plan where we are perfectly backing headmasters, not only for Guruwe, but for the Diocese of Harare. So I am proud actually to announce that so as for this week, we have also 2 deputy headmasters who have been promoted from your own diocese schools. We have Madam Dandawa. Madam Dandawa is going to be, if I say is going to be, it seems as though she has not been promoted. She was promoted to head. She is going to head Neguomo High School. And Madam Dandawa, don't worry much. When I was whispering to the diocese secretary, he was actually saying, I have some school in my basket, and I want to, he is eyeing one of our headmasters who is going to Neguomo, so you are safe and sound. Then we have also Mr. Mpinyori, isn't it here? Mr. Mpinyori, we had actually borrowed him to Mazoe, and Mr. Mpinyori has been promoted to head a school in Guruwe. He is going to head Mr. Mpinyori, which school? Yes, Chingwaro Secondary School. So we've got back our headmaster. Mr. Mpinyori, don't worry much. The diocese is an eye on you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for according me this opportune moment. I want to thank you very much. Thank you.
Varipo Gramso. Toda kukutenda zvakanyanya veGramso for providing us with a very quality educational books. It's a publishing house yekuti ma-headmasters edu nema-SDC nema-leaders edu ezvikoro ngatirangarire Gramso ine very quality books and very cheap. We can always consult them and we can always talk with them. Towana mabhuku iwayo vana vedu voita zvakanaka kusanganisira vese vachange vari pano vachawana mamwe mabhuku avo. Would like to thank you so much, Gramso, for being a supportive partner. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'm going to ask the head of this school to introduce to us the guest of honor.
Good morning once more. Before I introduce the guest of honor, let me take this opportunity to also introduce our partners as well. Another publishing house, which is here. We have Edulite, the suppliers for our textbooks, Edulite team. Thank you very much for gracing our occasion. Can we give them a big pam-pam? Ndiri kufunga zvakadzamisisa pananga ndakagara apo ndichiona mhepo nedust zvariri kutiita pano, ndikati kune ma-biggest partners edu vanove vabereki kuti ngatifungei nezvinhu zviri kuitika izvi vana vedu. Ndofunga tiri kurohwa nedust zvakanyanya. Maoccasion akadai muchaona kuti achanga aripo gore negore. Saka SDC fungai nezvazvo. This is a big school. Kuti tinge tichirohwa nedust nekudii zvisi kufadza. Ndofunga ma-solutions tinawo handiti ngatifungei nezvazvo kuti togadzirisa sei musha wedu zvinotibatsira zvinenge zvichiitika kudai izvi. Regai nditore mukana uno kuti nditaure kuti guest of honor wedu munhu muhombesa wakafunda Zvandiinazvo panapa ndikada kuzvitaura zvese ndinogona kutora nguva yakarebesa. Vatiinawo panapa vakatangira dikisa ravo chairo qualification diploma in secondary education. Ndodikisa racho chairo ravainaro certificate. Ndokubva vazoita that's diploma in secondary education ne-UZ. Ubva vazoita Bachelor of Science in Psychology ne-Zimbabwe Open University. Ndokubva vazoita zvekare certificate in systematic counseling neZimbabwe Institute of Therapy inonzi Connect. Ndokubva vaita diploma in training management ne-IPMZ. Vachipedza izvozvo bva vaita certificate in tutoring tools applied scholastics. Ndokubva vazoita higher national diploma in human resource management IPMZ zvekare. Ndokubva vazoita masters in science strategic management neChinoi University. Ndokubva vazoita zvekare yatinoti PhD. Munhu wandiri kutaura nezvake ndichiremba, ndidoctor in educational management. Vanonyorawo zvekare mapapers. Vanyora mapapers akawanda, almost about 11 articles. Vanove zvekare vanoita part-time lecturing paBindura University. Kubasa kwedu ndiye mukuru weprovince yedu yeMashonaland Central kunhau dzefundo. Vandiri kutaura nezvavo ndi Dr. Mangwiro. Dr. Mangwiro, tengerero kukoka hii kuti muchiuya. Ngativaomberere maoko vachiuya. Music.
Yet, ngagara hedu pasi. Director of Ceremonies, the Anglican Diocese of Harare Management Board Chair, the Education Secretary, Anglican Schools, the host rector and all the association directors, the district schools inspector, the St. Philip's Board of Governors and Chair, the SDC Committee and Chair, our Ward Councillor, that's Ward 7, the association school heads here present, heads of neighboring schools, members of staff from St. Philip's Magwenya and from other institutions, village heads, parents and guardians, and learners. I also want to take this opportunity and acknowledge the presence of Mainda. Muchiona takamira kudai pano tikabva nemaoko mavo. Ndo vanhu vakaita kuti tisvike panapa. Thank you so much. I also wanted to acknowledge, although I have done it before, the presence of our teachers. You know, kana tiri kutaura nevarimi tenge tichitaura kuti murimi ane tractor handiti kana kuti mapadza achienda kunosakura. Isusu as a Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, we cannot talk of teaching and learning without teachers. So I cannot say what I want to say here without giving special thanks and a special acknowledgement to our beloved teachers. Makatikoshia. It is a privilege to join you on this wonderful day, a day where we celebrate academic excellence and the potential of every young student here. The trophies and certificates we present today symbolize hard work, perseverance, and the pursuit of greatness. The school was honored for its excellence by being awarded the Sector's Award. I want to acknowledge the head, his team and the parents, and the responsible authority for this achievement. As we celebrate this accomplishment, we must also look ahead to the external examinations currently underway. I wish to highlight the remarkable progress of this institution and how this school has established itself among the best in the province. Iko zvino hatichangotaura maboarding schools ari Mashonaland Central without mentioning St. Philip's Magwenya. Hatichaita pamavhura. Hatichaita totanyasana. You are now a force to reckon in Mashonaland Central. Over the years, the school has steadily improved academically, in infrastructure and the overall outlook in the past 5 years. The pass rate has hovered around 70% at O level and 100% at A level, despite having both the day scholars and boarders. St. Philip's highest pass rate consistently exceeds the national average each year. Such success is the result of hard work and teamwork. I would like to thank the Anglican Diocese of Harare, the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education District staff, the school administration, the teaching and the non-teaching staff, parents, local leadership and the students of St. Philip's Magwenya for their collective effort in raising the school standards. The school is now one of choice, unlike 10 years ago, when it was a mere shadow of itself. The excellent results and the proactive adoption of the heritage-based curriculum, alongside the introduction of practical skills, subjects, and projects, are commendable. These efforts have earned the school the 2024 Sector's Merit Award, which I will unveil today. Congratulations, St. Philip's High. This is a prestigious recognition from our secretary. To the students, I encourage you to take full advantage of the school's initiatives, including the hands-on subjects like scalping, fence making, and driving. Graduate with practical life skills. The school is also gaining an international dimension, with the French embassy soon visiting to monitor the French examination. Students, I kindly ask you to embrace this opportunity. A special thanks once more will go to the parents for their unwavering support of the school and their children. Your partnership is crucial to the success of both the student and the school. Let us continue to support the heritage-based curriculum together. However, I encourage you, parents, to prioritize paying school fees on time. Chikumbiro chikuru chandiri kupa kune vabereki. Dai zvaibvira tagona kubhadhara school fees yedu nemuva kuti chikoro chedu chione kufamba zvakanaka. I challenge the school head to ban the so-called tech edition and introduce an affordable study tea instead. This will be a cost-effective for parents and promote harmony at the school. School head, you see the direction that I want you to take, parents. The direction that I want you to take. I'm talking this also as a parent. And so what I want I'm also a parent. It is also affecting me. The Chitanga term dobadara $450. That's school fees. Apart from that, mwana anonditarisira kuti baba nditekere teki $250. Ndo musati undozva zviri. Tikada kusangisa teki dzese dziri kutengwa nana baba dzinopa dzinosvika. Takuita mavisit, we do the same. So I have challenged the school head. Even kune mwana wangu I challenged the head. Mukanditi zvenyama mangwiro wedzera kana $50. Don't bring any ticket to the school at very happy. The concept of a boarding is a common pot. Don't know about boarding is it's a common pot. So I am challenging the school authorities, the parents, to think along those lines. But this is how we do things at times. Still again to parents, if you have any concerns, please channel them through the Provincial Education Director's office. Approach the head directly, approach the head office directly will result in you being referred back to the PED's office. It happens to go as a PED. No secretary and what I love from what he always says to me, Magwenya mu office mangu. Magwenya mu office mangu. Aita seko mbereki wina boss. Ane ma complaints nechikoro che St. Philip's Magwenya. Ane ma complaints neLangamo High School kana kuti Howard High School. Saka takumuzorera ku office kweni. Unoiwa ndiriko? Yawo ititaurira. Saka ndinokwedza kutaura kuti all issues from this school they should end in my office. But your first port of call should be the DSI's office. If there are issues to do with the school fees, talk to the school head. It's time payment plan in a school head. Mwana wangu azuzai headmaster vari kuti mwana ndikati ayoka ini ndinogona kutaura kuti head mwana ngaapinde muchikoro ndozvigona izvo but head achazondibvunza kuti nhaya mangwiro mwana paanenge ari muchikoro anenge achidyei ndotadza kuzvipindura. I want to make it very clear, and I have often said it to most of the parents. Boarding school to me is a lecture. Because it's a lecture, let's meet the expenses. Takafara. We want the kids to enjoy the best while they are here. And for them to enjoy the best while we are here, we should be prepared for the costs. I'm not saying the school fees should be very exorbitant. No. But in Rukutinini, zvinoita kuti vana vaenjoye kuti vari paboarding school vanofanira kuzvienjoya. Hatifaniri kuvamanikidza ba kuti vasazvienjoye vabereki. This is why we are sending them here. Lastly, I urge all students to shun drugs and substance abuse and avoid distractions such as love affairs and focus on studies. I'm not focusing on you. St. Philip's Magwenya, I stand by, it's not a joke. It's a sacrifice. And that sacrifice must be complemented. Let my efforts in yes, it's not going to be very intelligent, but what matters in our life, in most cases, it is the attitude, not the skills that we have. Tikaita attitude kwayo tinofambira tichenda mberi. Saka vana vechikoro ngatitendewo zvatikuitwa nevabereki vedu nekusenza nesimba nekuva respect. But one thing that I have always said to myself when I am at home, let me have more time with my kids as a parent. Saka I am also encouraging vana baba nana mai ngative time yakawanda nevana ivavo. Patinodyawo sadza tiri mumadining medu ngatingoitawo mutemo wekuti hapana anodyira mumba make ngatidyire mudining takatarisana tichikurukura. I know parents of today are different from parents of yesterday. Taakutsvaga mari pese pese tisingataure nevanhu ivavo. If we don't talk to them, they will be headless. Let's have more time and let's talk to them. To prize winners, this is not the final call, but just the beginning. Patinoita ma-events ese tinomboita tinoti ma-rehearsals. Anditi? Vana? Tichita ma-rehearsals ka? Today is the rehearsal day for what is going to happen in next year in February, in January. But what I want to happen to Kudaka. Manyasuri bado zvakanaka. Kufara kwatiri kuita nhasi. Tinoda kuedza kuona kuti tichiradza vabereki kuti ndo zvatichaita muna January na February izvozvi. And I'm saying this is just the beginning, not the end. So continue to put more effort. For those who are not going to receive prizes, don't lose hope. Let this be a wake-up call to work hard. Asi patinenge tichinoona vana baba nana mai, ndikukumbirai kuti musavatswinye kuti wona wandinyanzisa hawana kupuwa prize. Ngativagamisirei zvavari, tova-encourage. Let's just encourage them. They cannot all get prizes. Zvinoshura izvozvo. Pera kwenyika izvozvo. Kuti vanhu vese vangowana maprizes. Zvakapaitika izvozvo. Asi zvisingashure ndezvekuti asina kuona prize nhasi anobuda nema-A mangwana. Izvi hazvishure izvi. Anditi? Ndozvatiri expectation. So as we talk to them, let's not shout at them. Let's just embrace them. Let's emotionally support them. Otherwise, let me take this opportunity and wish all our candidates best luck in their final examination. Thank you so much. Mwaratidze zvakanaka.
To a close, I stand before you with profound gratitude, appreciation for all those who could grace this event today. Without you, there wouldn't be an event. To our esteemed guests, your august presence, your consequent words, left this ceremony with inspiration and gravitas. Your unwavering support serves as a lodestar in guiding us towards a pursuit of excellence and noble endeavor. To our indefatigable educators, your relentless dedication, profound wisdom, and nurturing spirit has been a bedrock upon which St. Philip's Magwenya's academic and moral advice is built. We are eternally beholden to your tireless commitment, not just to the scholar, but to virtuous and resilient learners. To our cherishable parents, your sacrifices, often unheralded, but yet deeply felt. We thank you, Babereki. Tinotenda, Babereki. Your encouragement, enduring faith, have been nothing but virtual and impetus, propelling us through this tribulation and trials of life. For the school leadership and organizing department, your meticulous planning and unwavering diligence have made this celebration exceptional. We are sincerely grateful. To my fellow students, whether adorned with accolades today, you're standing patiently for the cusp of the future triumphs. I salute your perseverance, your tenacity. May the flame kindled today carry you through all the days of your lives. As we depart, may the memories of this illustrious event forged here be a beacon of inspiration and unity.
Sorry. Rev. Alright, can I have the unveil move some umbrella?
Oh, okay.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
Vana vechikoro vabereki takuita unveil flag park kwakungozadzisa sekupuhwa kwatakaita nasekretary primary and secondary education mamosi saka takuratidzai pamutemo. Tavura ka? Jari mwana atuvurire? Atuvurire toni? Vaone kushanda kwavakaita head neresponsible authority nevarairidzi nevana vechikoro. Sekutaura kwandaita iyi plug haingopuhwa iyi. Tinopa taona zvatinenge taona. Zvinoratidza kushanda kwakanaka. Yasiyana nesadza ripa nhamuri kuti kana anopenga anokupuhwa.
Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education Merit Award. The Secretary's Bell. Awarded to St. Philip's Magwenya High School, Gurube District, Mashonaland Central Province, year 2024. Vakaverenga Shakespeare sesu. What is done cannot be. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.